camera was like, I don't know, it was doing something weird, and it stopped recording. I think my phone was overheating or something. But what I was talking about was the fact that I have a hard time like accepting compliments, and I think the main reason for that is because I don't see what other people see, and that basically tells me that I lack self-confidence. And that has been a struggle for me for years. I never see what others see. I get compliments on the way I look all the time, but I don't believe them. Like, I don't believe the compliments. And it's like I feel so ingenuous. Like, I don't feel genuine saying thank you, because I'm not saying that they're lying, but I just like, I don't believe what they're saying. And I know that's a problem, and that also falls in the same like category of like my list of problems that I have that I need to work through. And yeah, one of those things is definitely confidence. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I know it's triggered from something. I know it was caused by something. Like, maybe in the past I was made fun of. I know for me personally, there are physical things about myself that I just can't, like, I always like hyperfixate on, and when I see myself, that's all I see. And because I see these things as negative, I think of myself in a negative way, meaning I don't give myself grace. I can dress up and have everything intact, and I still won't feel confident. I still won't feel like pretty. And I don't understand where that is coming from exactly. I know that there's a lot of things about myself, like I said, that I like physically don't like. Like, for instance, like, I don't want to be specific. I don't want to call out any of my flaws, because I just don't think it's necessary. I just know that there's a lot of things about myself that I'm just not comfortable with. Like, I'm just not comfortable in my own skin. And I know that part of that is me, like, comparing myself to, like, the next person all the time. If I see somebody who's, like, attractive, and maybe there's something about them that I feel is more attractive than what, I don't know how to explain it without like being specific. Like, all right, I guess I could just say this. I have a lot of scars everywhere. And for the average female, they barely have any. And I won't say like they're perfect, like, you know, they don't have nicks and scratches and bruises here and there. My scars are obvious. They're very obvious, which unfortunately controls the way that I dress. So I don't wear shorts, skirts, anything that shows my legs, because that's one of my issues. And I said I didn't want to say anything specific, but I didn't know how else to like explain myself without being like specific. But I have a lot of scars, and I'd rather not share that with the world. And I think that's one of the major like issues that I have with myself, is that I just cannot get comfortable with my scars. Like, I've tried in the past to retreat back into that space where I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable. And I also have like this problem where I don't like a lot of attention, and I feel like if I wear certain things, then one of the biggest flaws that I think for me is going to be on display for everybody to see. And so the whole entire time, the only thing that I would be thinking about is, oh my gosh, everyone's seeing my legs, everyone's seeing my scars. And so it just kind of like, I just put myself in this space all the time where the confidence just does not come naturally, because there's just a constant reminder of why I'm not comfortable in my own skin, if that makes any sense. And I know for a fact that I need to go to therapy, because this is not something that I could just fix on my own. Because like I said, I've tried in the past where I would wear certain things and pretend not to care, but like in the back of my head, like I'm just thinking, like overthinking, and my anxiety is like through the roof, but I'm trying to stay calm, and it's just a mess. It's a whole mess. And that probably plays into like my isolation as well too, because I just don't want people to see that part of me, because for some reason I just feel like I'm going to be judged based off of the fact that I don't have perfect skin. I guess I could talk about like the reason why I have all these scars. When I was younger, I was very, very clumsy, and so I would always fall, trip over something, and I would scratch my knee. I would cut, like my legs would get all cut up and stuff like that. And unfortunately, with my skin, when my scars heal, they don't just fade and you have like a little bit of scarring. It's like so obvious, like in your face. It's like my skin tends to overcompensate whenever I get a scar. Like it does the most. And so my scars heal darker and with not a lot of texture, but like if they were clear enough, you could still tell something happened there, because there's like a little bit of texture. So that is my issue. And it's not like light scars, like there's a lot of scars. And so I just have never been comfortable with showing that. It's also something that I like always think about when it comes to dating, because I've heard men say that they love women with nice legs, and I don't think I have nice legs. I have long legs. I have a nice shaped legs, because I was told that I had nice shaped legs and whatever the case may be, but like the appearance of my legs, I feel is not attractive. It's not feminine, because typically you would see a woman with pretty clear legs, like there's nothing really going on with their legs. It's just their legs are perfect. For in my eyes, compared to my legs, their legs are perfect. They may have maybe one or two scars, but for the most part, their legs are clear. Like there's nothing going on with their legs. And so I always have this like mindset, like every time I go out, it's something that I subconsciously do. Like I will just always compare, like, oh, she has really nice legs, like she doesn't have any scars on her legs. Like, you know, it's just something that I subconsciously think about when I'm out and stuff. And it's because it's one of my biggest insecurities, and it's been one of my biggest insecurities since I was a child, since I was little. And it's just something that I have just never gotten over with, or gotten over. So that really stunts my confidence. I know for the most part guys don't really care, but I just feel like there's a lot of shallow guys out there that will denounce me immediately because they want a woman who in their eyes is perfect, and I don't think I'm perfect at all. Like I said, I have a lot of flaws, and it may not be flaws to one person, but to the next person it's like a complete like deal breaker. And I don't know, I struggle with that so much. I notice that I get so upset whenever I get like a scratch or like I hurt myself or something, because I just know like when it heals it's gonna be so obvious. This sun is killing me right now. It's beautiful, but like it's hard to see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I get upset whenever I get like a scratch or cut or anything, because I just know that when it heals it's gonna be on my body forever. Like it's not one of the, like I don't have that skin that when it heals there's barely a scar. Like I have the opposite. When I get a scratch, that scratch is on me forever. Like unless I use some type of like scar cream or something to help lighten it or whatever the case may be, it is gonna be there permanently. And that really bothers me. It bothers me so much. Like, and this is something that I've always kept to myself. Like I never really talk about it out loud. Anything that I think about when it comes to my biggest insecurity, I never really say it out loud. So it sounds weird for me to be saying it out loud and hearing myself talk about it, because like I said, I rarely ever talk about my insecurity. But that's one of the big issues that I have. It's like the biggest organ on my body is what the problem is, and it's like I can cover up with clothes, but how is that gonna work when, you know, I finally decide like, okay, it's time for me to date? How am I gonna get into a relationship with that big insecurity just like hovering over me? My last relationship, he didn't care, but I still was not confident. Like he would like tell me like he doesn't really care about scars, but I still was just like, no, like I'm not comfortable. So I know it's me. I know it's the issue is with me, and I just don't know how to deal with that. I don't know how to just not overthink and just be. That is like one of the hardest things for me to do, is to just be, to just exist without worrying about what others may think. And it is like killing my confidence. Like I don't know. I really don't know how to, I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain how I feel. Like it's just something that has always bothered me, and I don't know what to do about it. Because at the end of the day, I have to make the decision to be okay with myself. Because if I'm not okay with myself, then I'm always going to have issues when it comes to dating and having people accept me, because I don't even accept myself. And that's something that I know I have to work on, but it is just so hard because I don't talk to anybody about it. I kind of just internalize and just deal with it. But it is getting to a point where these things need to be addressed, because I just feel like I will forever have this issue if I don't I don't do something about it. But it's like, what do I do? What do I do about it? And I know a lot of people always say you shouldn't really care about what others think. But it's hard to not care when you are not comfortable in your own skin. It's so hard to just dismiss those thoughts, those intrusive thoughts that are just always plaguing my mind. Like, I am constantly always like, I don't know. And it's overthinking as well that I don't know, this is a hard topic to talk about because it's one of like the biggest things that I struggle with. Like, I just don't feel okay with myself, and I just want to be okay. I don't want to have to think too much about existing. Like, I don't really know. This is a hard topic. I'm not gonna spend too long on it. Actually, I'm just gonna end the video right here. But I don't know, what do you do when, like, it's just like this, it's crippling to me. Like I've never been confident about being in my own skin, and it kind of ruins just the regular experiences that people have every day. Like, when it comes to summer, I'm still in leggings and jeans and just anything that hides my legs. And I just want to be in shorts and skirts, and I want to be comfortable going to the pool without having a cover up on. I just want to feel comfortable in my own skin, and I don't know how to do that. And it's just so frustrating. And I try to give myself that confidence. Like, I try to find people who are struggling right along with me and see how they navigate their life with their insecurities. And it's inspirational to, watch people who are like that, but I'm still like, I can't do it. And that's just something that I honestly need to work on that, because that's also something that's holding me back from moving forward in my life. Like, there's a lot of things that I allow to hold me back, and I really truly need to work on myself. But I don't know, I just wanted to get that out because that's been heavy on my mind lately. Is I just need to find the confidence to be okay with myself, to be okay in my own skin without feeling like just always anxious and questioning and wondering if someone's judging me because there's something about me that they find unattractive, or whatever the case may be. But anyways, yeah, don't want to spend too long on that because I still struggle with that, and I just don't know. Like, I really don't know. How do you work on your confidence when you struggle so hard with it? Like, I can't even fake it. Like, I wish I could fake it, like fake it till you make it, but I can't even do that. Like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. You guys can leave comments in the comment section, and I don't know. I don't really know. I want to know what you guys do to feel confident. And if you don't feel confident, how are you dealing with that? Like, are you working on yourself, or are you kind of just like where I'm at, where it's just like you don't know how to get to a point where you are confident or confident enough to not care about what others think. Yeah. Because I'm struggling.